A live look at Piscataway, New Jersey in Shai Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Texas Tech head coach before the game. Ranked in the top 25 with high expectations to start the season, that Week 0 loss shocked everyone. With a bye week to look at their issues, try to get things corrected, this is a crucial game today. Can they be the team everyone thought they were before the season started? We'll find out today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Scarlet Knights ready to kick it away first. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The give to the right. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go out and make a statement to them.
Fires on the move. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got some room to run. All the way back. Touchdown, Rutgers. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And here's the return. Makes a move. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Is there a better way to respond than right there? Like, first possession, your defense gives up a touchdown, and the kick return unit creates the excitement and goes right down the field, makes the huge play, and grabs the momentum back in this football game.
Deep in the end zone, it's Smith. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Simmons throws to the back, and the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Powers inside. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
As a defensive coordinator, you always want your guys to be physical and set the tone. How about this for this offense? They run the ball 3 straight times and no first down. This defense does a great job being very disciplined up front, being very physical, and now getting 3 stops in a row and forcing a 4th down.
The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. The 40, at the 30, past the 10, touchdown Red Raiders. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Hits the hole. It's Owens. Enough to move the chains. Racing down the left side. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Rutgers.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't. But I like the response. Where defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Coleman Williams. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's sticky. Maybe some room here. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Yeah, and this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
To the air, it's Lacey. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. If you like scoring, this one's for you. Already 21-14, and now they'll try to answer. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Here's Simmons to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Right side, it's Turay. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And that's an encouraging sign to see for this offense. Last possession, they had to punt. Now third down. They get to third down right away. Execute at a good level. Move the sticks. Maybe get some momentum going here for this offense.
Got a man. It's Carter. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Straight ahead, it's Owens. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Drives inside. Turning it on. The 40. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Third down and 2, you know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
Throwing Simmons. Here comes the heat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
There's a crease. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Scarlet Knights have it in scoring position on first and goal.
Ready? Hey, kill it, kill it.
The give to the fullback. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. As we take a look at the stats, both teams putting up numbers. The defenses have some work to do to slow down these high-powered attacks as we start the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Push forward on the sneak. And he's in. Touchdown.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he tacks on the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. Run out of bounds at the 39-yard line, but what a return to set up this offense. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Fighting off the defender. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Push is ahead. They got zero push up front. And stopped him in the backfield.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Out wide right, it's Shelton. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Dickey. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. They'll line up for a second down play. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hudson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. Burrowing for yardage. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together. 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
Scanning the field, it's Lacey. Right side, it's Dickey. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can.
He caught it. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal.
And I love QBs that understand when they need to put some extra sauce on the football. You see your guys sit down in the zone, running a curl, boom, fire that puppy to him, get it on him now so he can catch it before he gets destroyed. Nice job by the QB putting a little extra sauce on it.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. He's going for the goal line, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
When you get down here in the red zone, when you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. Trying to move them on the counter. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
So as a defensive guy, they line up in a formation. You know they're heavy on one side. And then all of a sudden, boom, 2 guys pull, and they go the other direction. So you can't really load up and play that. That counter keeps you off balance as a defense and makes you really be honest.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Simmons. Catch in the middle, it's Touré. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Rush right in his face. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd and long here. Hits inside. It's Owens.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Out wide right. It's Toure. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball is going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
And the Scarlet Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's Simmons to throw. Look out! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Splits the uprights, it's good. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Play action on 1st down. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Dickey. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
The Red Raiders come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Blasted as he lets it go. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use the timeout. Run in the red zone. It's Dickey. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Drops back. It's Lacey. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Into the end zone for 6.
And And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
35, Rutgers, 24.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Smith takes the handoff. He just threw his nose right into the middle of the pile and was stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing Simmons. Right side, it's Owens. Crosses the 35. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fresh center downs going to the air. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rushes on. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with Old Dominion, taking on the number 23 team, the Louisville Cardinals. And it's the Monarchs sneaking out of here with an upset victory, and have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some...
Sprinting away! He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Lacey. Picked off, what a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. The run inside. It's Owens. He's past the marker. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Unleashes to the end zone. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Keeps it on the option. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They're all over it. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Turns it on down the left side. Inside the 50. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Looking downfield, it's Lacey. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
They've converted every time on 4th down. 3 for 3 so far. They'll go for 4. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass. They forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Scarlet Knights, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Simmons from the gun on 3rd down. Out wide right, it's Teray. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch. That tight end just earned some money.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Simmons to throw for it on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted to 4th down to keep the drive going.
And fourth down and short nowadays, man, it means green light. Keep your foot on the gas, stay aggressive. They opt to go for it, forget the field goal. Nice job by the quarterback, getting rid of the football, making sure you have enough to get the first down, now set up in a great situation with the first and goal.
Tough run here, it's Owens. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Austin Simmons, a play fake. Flush to the left. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and running and just getting what he can get.
Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. Tries to do it himself. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. And that one will give them the lead. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Hands it off. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Right back to the well. He's got enough. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Takes a handoff. It's sticky.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air. It's Lacey. Right side, it's Shelton. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Out wide left, it's Shelton. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They're testing the right side here. He's got the first down. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Moves to his right. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
you don't get very many opportunities to finish the play with a quarterback. A lot of times they're protected so well nowadays, but when he's a ball carrier, it's fair game, and what a great job bringing the wood.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. Great job by this defense rising up, forcing a fourth down, and remember, a field goal does tie the game.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. What a game he's had. Third touchdown of this one and 5 on the season.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve?
Got a little room. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Left side is Carter. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. The best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! They've got the lead here in the fourth. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. At the end of that last play, there is still a Scarlet Knight player who is yet to get up. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Rides the option. He keeps it. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Now on second down. Turns up, it's Shelton. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Quick give. It's Dickey. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Mark him down right there, but he's got plenty for the first down and to keep this drive moving.
Well, that is a play that we're going to circle. If this team is able to fight their way back and win this game, that one was huge. Fourth down, picking up the first, getting some momentum and keeping this drive alive.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Well, how about that stick at the end? Nice job sticking the big tight end, making sure he doesn't get that first down. That's how you play physical defense. That's how you make him remember those tackles and later in the game.
Right at the line. Still on his feet at the 45. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They move on top here in the fourth.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Simmons. Here comes the heat. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Tight game like this one late, and those types of mistakes can just crush you. Let's see what they've got on 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Oh, pressure's coming. Still on his feet at the 40. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. 4th down, Simmons. Out wide right, it's Brown. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra.
Lots of room to run. No tag. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They're going to run it. Touchdown, Rutgers! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Lacey. Throws for the tight end. Got a man in the middle. Breaks free at the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
On the stop. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Plows his way ahead. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Quarterback changing the play. Simmons to throw for it on fourth. Can't get him to the ground. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds, and now the offense trying to score one late. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Here's Simmons to throw. Rush right in his face. Big play on the scramble. Got out of bounds, stopped the clock, picked up the first down, and now they'll try to find a way to score.
Fourth quarter, obviously, trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass, and he still takes off and gets the first down. It's his time. It's the fourth quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, this defense is still playing so hard here late in the game in the fourth quarter. Offense taking a shot into the end zone. Defender in incredible position, and he's able to knock that one away incomplete.
Fires deep toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And with that turnover, that'll finish the game. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make